ask, have you met before?
Yes, I interviewed you guys.
Okay, I thought so because my sister's name is Kami, spelled
Yes,
exactly the same way.
yeah.
So yes, sorry.
I know I was psyched when I saw your. I'm like, oh right. So it's nice to see you guys again. Uh,
Likewise.
You.
yeah. So, what new themes or experiences are you most excited for audiences to experience this season?
Sorry, I'm just turning off my messages here. I'm so sorry. I feel like we got more and more confident throughout each season of the show, and so we're just doing a much deeper dive. I mean, obviously, we're heading into finale territory in this season, and so that episode in particular, where we're doing a deeper dive on the challenges that chimpanzees are facing, which are our closest living relative, and to be able to have a storyline that kind of brings that moment, which obviously touches at the heartstrings of her best friend, Graybeard, who is her stuffy come to life chimpanzee character. And the fact that we have Jane Goodall herself making an appearance just kind of brings everything home.
Yeah, it's really exciting this season. The production team did a just masterful job bringing this amazing footage back from Africa, and to kind of see it come to life. And I think once the audience also starts to connect with some of the younger characters this year, we're really excited that we have baby hippos and baby elephants, and most importantly, my personal favorite, the baby chimpanzee. It's just a wonderful season, and there's so many great visuals to really go along with some beautiful storytelling.
So, Matt, from a production standpoint, what were some of the biggest challenges and some of the most exciting parts from bringing this new season to life?
Yeah, this season was a wonderful step up. JJ and the creative team really came up with some ideas that I didn't even think were possible. As we dive into like the albatross and how far it flew, and we had a lot of this gorgeous underwater footage that we brought to life. But I would say my favorite episode, the one I really recommend, is when you see the baby hippos, because they are arguably one of the cutest animals on the face of the planet. But just the interaction, and I think also the talent, like the actors did a masterful job in the first two seasons, but they really adapted to interacting with digital creatures. And so you can just see this wonderful progression there. The team was aligned, and I think one of the challenges became these amazing opportunities for storytelling, and we're so excited for people to see it.
So, JJ, as the creator, what was your vision going into this season and how did it grow from the previous seasons?
I think we just felt emboldened. After you have a few seasons, you're starting to get fan mail. We're starting to see kids actually do everything we hoped they would do, which was take those messages and start making real world changes in their communities. And so getting fan mail about kids starting bee gardens in their schools or talking to their friends about conservation or doing fundraiser through Roots and Shoots has been wildly humbling, but just so fulfilling because really that was the dream of the show. We wanted to get kids excited about the planet, their planet, and also start to lead them on a path to thinking about what they can do to make sure that it's a safer place for everyone.
So, can you kind of share like how you engage not only kids but also adults to make it kind of it's like a family show that the whole everyone can enjoy together.
For sure. And that was always the intention, like we wanted to make sure that um, kids are incredible influencers in their homes. And so if they could be talking to their parents about what's going on or asking if they can help participate or make changes in their households to better the planet, that's definitely something we were hoping would happen. I think we really tried to make sure that the adult characters in the series that Jane and David interact with resemble some of the people in our world today that either feel like this is a problem that's too overwhelming or that their small changes won't make an impact. And we really wanted to show that even as just an individual, you do a small thing that magnified by millions of people can really change the planet. And so we just wanted to keep kind of hitting that idea.
All right, I have one more question, kind of fun. If you could go on a conservation anywhere in the world, just like Jane, where would you go and why?
Oh my gosh, wow.
Tough one, but it
There are a lot, but I think I'd have to. I mean, there's so many conservation sites that Dr. Jane Goodall and the Jane Goodall Institute run, particularly protecting chimpanzees. I think I'd have to see that. Like, our finale episode really looks back at Jane Goodall's legacy, and takes us to some seminal moments in her life that brought her to this kind of message of conservation. And so to actually see those places and to see chimpanzees and what they've done to protect them would be amazing.
Yeah, for me, it would have to be mountain gorillas. It's something we haven't touched on yet in this season, which is an exciting opportunity for future growth. Um, but I think um, there's so many important things to take care of, but that's one that really resonates with me.
Well, thank you both. I think that's all the time that I have, but it was so nice to see you guys again.
Good to see you.
Take care.